Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard those drums. That means that we actually have a game before I was ready, so I'm just going to stop my break and jump straight into it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Welcome to round number 2. There are 4 groups remaining, but let's jump in with this one. We're following the players we just cast. So we have Metlov up at the top here, starting off with a Razor. We have Sens with a Bat Rider. Shifter Gaming Truce playing the Axe. Filia! He is bringing out the tiny Zytrax again. We have the Bounty Hunter Slavnik with the Axe. Duplicatus Duple is what we're going to say. Duplicatus. Dupe it is. We have Dupe, he's running the Anti-Mage, and Henio is bringing out the Venomancer. Venomancer on the board here as we begin round number 1. 2 Venomancers already here, and wow, that's a lot of embarrassment of riches right off the bat here, being thrown out for some nice little extra aggressive play. We Indies, the Venomancer's going to be having no trouble here. 2 Tinies, Bounty Hunter, as we already mentioned. 2 Bounty Hunters, in fact. Dupe running one as well, with a second Assassin in the hand. Metlov, though, already starting off with the Savages, selling immediately that Razor. Meaning that unlike last game, we're seeing almost no Primordials and only 2 players going for Brawnies. Going to be seeing another Anti-Mage picked up. Can't really go wrong with just picking up Anti-Mage on its own. It's just really good value. It's always solid. Here we go. Bat Rider all ready for Filia. And 2 Tinies on the board as well here. In the shop, no other trolls, so not going to be able to get that troll bonus, and no more knights either. Henio DCing, but reconnecting pretty quickly. Only level 2 on the board right now is this Bat Rider. But of course we are close with the fact that we have 2 Tinies, 2 Axes, and of course we already mentioned these 2 Venomancers and 2 Enchantresses sitting here at the top. Very easy win here, no trouble. Let's have a look at the items. We already have a Savage bonus coming in for Zytrax, picking up a Timbersaw as well here. Cool to see. Can see here an Aegis, very sensible. I talk about this so often, but it really is a big deal. The fact that if you can run an Aegis in a tournament, you should probably run an Aegis. Unless there's an item you really desperately want or need for your composition, an Aegis can be the difference between 5th place and 4th place. And when every position matters in terms of just ties at the finals, but not only that, but of course, only 4th and above make it through to the next round, having an Aegis can be that difference. It lets you have one more round of eco, and that can be a huge deal. So it really is a massive priority. We've seen the decision being made here by Zytrax between running Brawnies and Savages. So, sorry, Scrappies and Savages. He's going to start with Scrappies. See how well that works for him. Going to be running into some Savages right now. Time 3 Savage. But with this level 2 Venomancer, this should be a pretty easy victory. Shouldn't be too hard at all. Damage over time is good, but that Scrappy bonus just too much. And Venomancer cleans that up with the greatest of ease. We did, however, see, though, that there is a Helm of the Undying in the game already, I think I saw. Oh, no, I didn't. What did I see, then? Henio. Where's Henio? Yeah, I was right. There we go. Helm of the Undying. I just missed it going through. Blink Dagger on the board with some Brawny bonuses. That is hot. Slavnik. Already up to 2 kills here. 4 on the Axe. Already building these up. Running some Hunters as well. And he's bringing out the Ogre Magi and the Warlock. Are we going to see that same strat that we saw a little bit ago? And we also have a big-time contract. Ogre Magi immediately picked up and placed onto the board. Big-time contract applies to the Venomancer right now. Now, the reasoning behind this is you might think putting it on Enchantress would be good, but Venomancer makes more sense because Enchantress is going to be used as a frontline here. So you really don't... she is the only level 2 on the board. We're seeing some boards, some bench flooding as well, so a little bit of extra value there as well. Lots of aggression value being put in here. Bloodlust onto that Venomancer now with the Bloodbound bonus. Trying to force his way through, but it's level 1 versus level 2. Can't tank through. Warlock bonus as well coming in. Zytrax takes down Metlov. Battle from the previous round. Yo, you want to play these, Ricardo? Well, you can do that by hitting onto the brackets page, and if you click on the words Dota Underlords at the top of your page, You will see them up there. You'll see ESL Play, Games, Dota Underlords. Click on there. You will see a list of tournaments. Best of luck. Best of luck. Hope you can find some in. How's Best from India play? Same way everyone else does. You enter into any of the tournaments. They're all global. So anyone from anywhere can play in them. We have a player from Australia in these. Feels good. Literally just sign up to the website and enter into any of the tournaments, whichever one fits your time zone the best. Best of luck, Shadow Drogon. Going to be moving in here. Let's follow someone with 100 health. Let's stick with Zytrax here. Running a Savage Warlock bonus. Going to be fighting into Dupe here. Forcing it out here. Lots of value coming in from that Luna, but Luna distracted by the Bounty Hunter, so not getting that bounce with the cast coming in as well. The Elusive's getting a little bit of value, but there's too much damage coming out from this level 2 Venomancer at this early stage of the game. Not enough to finish this off. And that's going to be a cleanup. Filia, the other 100 health player, also able to do a fantastic job here. Up to a level 2 knight, but up to a ×2 knight bonus with a primordial bonus as well. Very peculiar mix, but one that could give him some incredible late game potential. 2 players sitting at 100 health. Thank you very much, Ricardo. Yes, you can join any region, Shadow Drogon. If you are confused and want to double check for yourself, you can join the Discord that will be linked in the info page. Remember, I am not an admin, I'm just a caster, so I have no control over this, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. But pretty sure anyone can enter into any region, so best of luck. Just whichever one time zone suits you the best. Alrighty, we're going to see Filia moving into Dupe here. We have some big evasive plays right now with the 3 evasive units, but running into that Knight bonus Shadow with the Chaos Knight doing some very good value here, easily taking down the Luna. And with that, yeah, there's some elusive value you can get here. You can even actually run the Nature's Prophet on the front line for exactly that reason, but there's a mage on the board here with Razor. There's a pretty heavy hitter with the Chaos Bolt, and Batrider even has that sticky napalm, so you can get some really good value. And yeah, the evasion works well, but you really need lots of them. ×9 evasion is really where you start to set yourself up and get some really good DPS going. But you got to stick with that. Zytrax. Looks like Zytrax was able to survive as well. Hot indeed. Hot indeed. Round 8 coming in. Still 2 players at 100 health. Dupe really struggling. And again, with this elusive on the board, buys up a couple savages here. Sorry, Scrappies. I keep saying that. I make that mistake every time. Another elusive. Selling out. There we go. Just selling everything back. Gonna pick up that Nature's Prophet. You planning on staying into elusives? Yes, he does. We're gonna keep an eye on Filia. Once again, we want to keep an eye on these 100 health players until they drop out of 100 health. Luna on the board now, so ×3 knights, which of course doesn't give any more than the +1 knights, but it gives you extra unit positioning capabilities, a better chance of keeping everyone next to each other for that knight bonus. Good repositioning by the Batrider to stay in range there. Chaos Knight, boom! Eidolon rip, but it's all that was left, so it doesn't matter. And Batrider somehow lives. Nice little extra 2 damage there onto the board. Really going to help out here. Very nice. Very clean kill there. Zytrax also was able to remain victorious. We'll jump on to Zytrax for the next round. Now, Zytrax, you can see here, running very far back. He's starting to rotate a little bit into Scrappies. Getting a little bit of extra value there. He already has this Warlock bonus, and he has the Tusk out for that extra Savage bonus. But he already has double Inventor Scrappies on the board with the potential for the Bounty Hunter in his hand. Now, this is going to allow him to move a little bit more efficiently into the late game. Scrappy's actually very effective in the late game. Scrappy Assassins or Scrappy Mages can gain some insane value once we move into the late game. And of course, you can replace out potentially this Witch Doctor or even this Venomancer as you move on with a Necrophos to get you that little bit of extra value. But the main value here is to attempt to move into that late game due to the insane Scrappy value late game Scrappy's offers. Gonna move here, the Inventors as well, giving you some very solid value. Venomancer going to have to carry here because there is a good amount of tactics coming out from Tusk, but there is easily enough cleanup here, especially from that Phantom Assassin. Very sneaky pickup here. Are there any tournaments with prize money? Not from ESL yet, but keep an eye out. Follow the Twitter pages. I'm sure something will pop up. Keep an eye on the Underlords subreddit. I'm sure they will keep people informed. Metlov combined the Wind Ranger level 2. Feels good. But these two Undefeated since the first round, 6-0 each. I can't wait for them to run into each other. Times 4 Knights. Filia finally picking up a, what do you get? Omni Knight. Nicely done. Not the best position for the Chaos Knight here. We'll hopefully, but we'll see if it's able to stay in range. Keep that value. Hey, third me, how's it going? Gonna be running into the item round right now. Picks up an Omni Knight. Picks it up now because, of course, you wanted to lock in the interest. Would very much like a big-time contract here, most likely, because he does have a level 2 Ogre Magi. Again, level 2 Ogre Magi seems to be Ogre Magi just in general seems to be fitting into a lot of compositions these days. How do I choose which person to cast from the 4 matches going on? I see who's on my friends list. I add players after each game to try and make sure I have as many people on my friends as possible and get into whichever game is available. And will actually invite me. Simple as. The admins can give me links, but I try not to harass them because they're busy. Zytrax, Scrappies, Savages, Warlocks, Inventors. Still looking good so far. I mean, in this match. Oh, how do I choose which game? I base it on which one I think is the more interesting. If anyone gets an upgraded unit, it's interesting to sometimes look in and see how much value it's getting. It's also kind of cool to stick with the people who are on win streaks or on loss streaks. When someone starts to get to lethal range, like within the 20s, it's best to watch them because we could see who gets eliminated. For now, we're sticking with the top 2 people because they're both on win streaks and we want to see who loses it first. If they fight each other, that's the big hype. That's what we want to see here. Gonna be fighting Metlov though. Filia fighting Netlov. And Zytrax fighting Shifter Gaming, Truce. Luna currently uncontested. The teleporting Enchantress, though. Big Dagger Enchantress, very unique. Here come the Wisps. Trying to keep that sustain going. Omni Knight with the counter heal, though, with the Ogre Magi dying. But currently, Batrider is uncontested. Batrider going to be focusing onto the Venomancer here, finishing that off. But he's kind of alone now with the Trion Protector still alive. Trion Protector takes it down, and Filia loses the win streak. Zytrax lost his as well. And that's a double win streak elimination right now. Going to be able to get some really solid cleanups there, and we immediately lose all of our win streaks in the game right now. Feels bad. And everyone, still pretty decent in terms of health. 11 points separate... wait, no, I can count. 21 points separate last and first place, which is a relatively significant boost. But right now, no one's even at half health yet, which is still giving a lot of extra sustain here. I'm going to jump on board with Dupe. Let's see how he's adjusted his composition. Running in with the double Druid for the moment and a triple Elusive. Wait, no, that's a quintuple Elusive. So he is going for that full Elusive composition. Has the Luna in his hand ready for when he can upgrade that level and get that 6th unit on the board. It might even be worth... 3 out of 8. I'd do it now. I'd spend the 5 now because when you level up, when the round ends, you get 1 XP anyway. So he'd immediately jump up to level 6, meaning that he would be able to get that on the board and he wouldn't actually be losing interest here. So I'd like to see him do that right now. But Dupe able to win the round anyway, so he might not be in any rush. Going to be more than happy just to sit low as much as possible. Sens is on a nice amount of health. And we're going to jump on board with Sens here, who is running some Knights of his own. 2 Knights players on the board. Zytrax has dropped massively down the board already. Scrappy's slowly building up, but really needs to get those levels. Getting to level 9 as fast as possible with Scrappy units is easily the most important here, because you want to be fishing for that Techies. Techies is the main unit that, of course, completes everything. You get the complete Inventors, you get the complete Scrappies. You gotta get a Techies. That, or you've got to rely on that times 4. Right now, Sens is going to be fighting into Zytrax. Let's see how well Sens is able to do. Luna, level 2, doing some reasonable damage here, but still gets sniped away here, even with the Gloves of Haste. There's the heal from Omni Knight, tanking through. Sniper in the backline. Venomancer getting engaged on good shield from Abaddon, but it's not enough. Sniper with the kills. And that is a big pickup. We started with people playing Brawnies. I think they all swapped out. We do still have Slavnik picking up some Brawnies here. Slavnik with the times 2 axe with 7 kills on it, and 7 kills on the Beastmaster. But yeah, Brawnies are on the board. We also have 2... No, sorry, that's a demon. For Sens. We have some Primordials again. Primordials buffed in the recent patch as well. We're seeing a lot of priority on them. And this is a more standard Primordial composition we've been seeing a lot. Primordial Mage Assassins. Now, the idea here is simply to just get as many things on the board. Is just get all those Eidolons as quick as possible. Get to the Arc Warden as fast as possible. And then your mages consist usually of the Puck, of the Crystal Maiden, and of course of the Razor. And then you just try and fit in a Viper and a Queen of Pain, which fills out the extra Assassin composition. composition and allows you to get that dragon bonus for Puck. This is a very, very standard composition we're seeing right now from Shift Gaming Truce, and right now working very effectively, which is why he is sitting in a comfortable first place. Henio, 69 health, not having such a good game this time versus Metlov, who was able to burst through here. Metlov running some Hunters right now. In second place, I can go with the Savage Hunter Druid composition. Again, very standard composition. And Sens back down to last place. Henio not having that much of an easy game either. Running the attempted Hunter Druid composition himself, sorry, Savage Druid composition himself, with no Hunters this time, so losing a little bit of that DPS. Really going all in on the Savages, though. That is the main goal of this build. He needs to level up, get that Sand King on the board. That's where he's going to get the real value here. Sens, though, needs a Dragon Knight. Needs that last Knight on the board to keep him in a safe position. He has that Abaddon, though. Frontline, Knights are a very slow start composition, so it's not surprising to see him drop down quite low here. Same with Filia. Dog and Pony Show did not reposition Sens. Bad form there. Very bad form. We're going to see Luda get absolutely deleted along with the Witch Doctor. Bad Rider taken down. Ooh, Abaddon with the save for a little bit, but that's your entire backline defeated. Luckily, though, Knights are really tanky. And they were able to defeat the Dog and Pony Show, but that could have been way easier if he just repositioned his units. Bad form there by Sens, but he is able to take down the items just due to sheer power of composition. Now, Sens is going to have a very big issue in the late game when he comes up against Shifter. Shifter running mages, the only player in this game to be running mages. There are some assassins coming in, or there will be assassins from Shifter as well. Now, this composition, Primordial Mage Assassins, is probably the best composition against Knights in the game. For starters, it opens you up to a huge amount of extra mage damage, which gives you a little bit of magic damage, which helps you clear out the Knights through this armor. For second, it opens you up to a late game Enigma, rotating out someone to pick up that Enigma, who is, of course, a primordial unit himself. For that percentage damage with the Midnight Pulse, can get you a very high DPS against a tanky Knight composition. We're going to see here where the big issue comes in. We have a Demon Hunter, a Demon as well, so we got some true damage as well. Going to make it even more difficult here. Here's the Queen of Pain. Huge damage output. Morphling doing some good work here. Still struggling, though. Level 2 Knights, though. This front line, the back line, again, absolutely deleted. The front line having difficulties. Needs that extra tankiness. Your mages can do as much damage as they like, but they have cooldowns. You got to actually tank with something. Getting those extra primordials on the board will be a big deal here. Shifter needs to be fishing for that Arc Warden as best as he can right now. Put himself in the best position. Getting that last assassin on the board could be a big deal as well. Just fishing for level ups might just be important right now. Gonna use the free reroll. Not gonna spam for the level up, just gonna take the hits and trust his health. Alright, he's got 2 Morphlings on the board. Again, he can complete his assassin composition. He swapped out the Razor for the second Morphling here. He's lost all of his bonuses right now except for Primordial. I really am not sure I like this. Let's see if it works out though. He is running it as a second frontline, as we did say. He's adding more frontline to his composition. Unfortunately, he's now against the evasions. Dupe has managed to get all 9 evasive units, I believe, on the board, and as such, the lack of mage damage really showing, and he gets absolutely deleted. Not full evasions yet, but he has enough. They're in his hand. Up to times 6 already. Feels bad indeed. Tiny 3, he's fishing for it. Throws out the Razor. He just gives up on the Tiny completely. You're doing nothing. Get the Razor out there. Throws it out, gets his mage bonus back. Still 2 Queen of Pains. He's trying to fish for that level 2 Viper as well. Pucks, Razors. Do you level or do you sell something and buy? I just level at this point. Get that Viper on the board. Not going to do it. Going to be patient. Buys up the second Puck. Choosing that to be more important than the Razor for now. Sold the Tiny, so he's giving up on the level 3 Tiny for this. Going to be running into Zytrax here, but we're going to jump on board with Sen. Still at 50 health. Doing battle into the Savage Druids. Lot of savagery on the board right now, but there's so much tankiness from these Knights that they just tear through this. And Henio Your Savage damage is decent, damage over time is good, but you're up against an Omni Knight with Warlock healing and a Necrophos. There's too much healing for your kind of composition. You gotta adjust your composition in some way. You can take this composition down with the Savage Druids, but you really gotta adjust. You've really got to adjust your composition to get some more damage that way. Right now, running 2 Tusks, not ideal. Making the most of Sand King to add more crowd control could work out here. Adding some Hunters, very much similar to what we're seeing elsewhere on the board, could work, but I have to see. Slavnik sitting at the bottom of the board right now. 8 kills on Axe, feels bad, man. Beastmaster, only 7. He is now going to be fighting Henio. His composition is significantly worse against these Savages. And you can really see the damage output starting to come in as Beastmaster gets taken out. But that is going to be a good amount of damage from these Hunters on the backline, burning through this backline. Sand King comes in, trying to get some extra value here. Going to be dropping some good CC, and you can see the Savages burning through this front line. And without that extra health stacking from those Brawnies, it's going to be struggling. And the fact is, when you don't get ahead early game with Brawnies, it becomes really, really hard to make a comeback. Slavnik sits on 34 health. Very dangerous position right now. Could easily be taken out if he's not careful. Let's see how well he's able to continue going. Lots of purchases being made. Do we have the Arc Warden yet? No. Shifter. Still not adjusting the composition. He's gone back to the 2 Morphlings. 2 Morphling Tankies. He's managed to hit level 7. He used it to place the second Morphling. Good lord, this composition is so weird. He refuses to complete his assassins. He really wants that level 3 Viper. Level 2 Viper. Gonna be taken out here. Queen of Pain trying to do value here. Morphling. No, you went into the damage, Queen! Oh, so close. 14 health left. 1 more auto. Would have got it. Octarine Essence being placed onto the Morphling here. Octarine Essence would have been fine on the Morphling. It goes very well on Puck, but without that Dragon bonus, Puck is very vulnerable, which means that she dies very quickly. Morphling a little bit more mobile, much harder to pin down, so therefore the Octarine Essence can actually gain a little bit more value until we get that Dragon bonus. Once we get Dragon bonus on Puck, Octarine Essence should absolutely be on Puck. We've got 2, both on the Morphlings right now. Both can gain very good value. Slavnik, still on 34 health. Viper 2, wait! Yes, finally! Finally! Going up to level 8 to place it. They're refusing to replace any of his other things. Double Morphling. Double Queen of Pain. Viper. What a comp. Still refusing to replace his Octarine Essence, though, and putting Viper behind the Razor. I disagree with that vehemently. You have Dragon bonus. Viper is now a frontliner. Getting that huge value coming in here from that corrosive skin. Instead, though, we're going to see Puck being taken out, but the Morphlings do carry through assassin value in this case. But I would love to see Viper move to the front line there. Swap them round, swap them round, swap them round. You get enough damage. You're going to get enough mana. You'll manage. Swap the 2 of them. You get mana from Crystal Maiden. Refusing to do so for the moment. Sen's down to 28 health. Has he found Dragonite yet? No, he has not. Only level 7 is a big reason why. Only a 10% chance to pull a level 4. Finds an Omni Knight. Going to be able to drop that to level 2. Free reroll. No luck. No luck with the upgrade for the moment. Sen's still in a good position, though, to put himself in a good position. Drow Ranger level 3 for Slavnik, who is once again running this Hunter Savage composition. A little bit of tankiness as well. We'll keep an eye on Sen's. Running into Henio. Team moves forward. Witch Doctor dropping low. Here comes the cast. Good crowd control onto the backline, which does delay the bear. The bear is a huge disruption tool with that root. Great root onto the Batrider. Batrider taken out. The cast delayed for a while. You can see Necrophos with huge healing numbers, though, is carrying this. Really putting the pressure on, but the roots from the bears are too much. Abaddon with the shield. It takes down 1 bear, but 2 bears are too much. And Henio is in a great position right now, making the most of those braces of desperation. Really putting in the value there. That bear root is a huge carrying tool. It prevents ability casts as well, and that ruins anyone it can go up against. If that bear is the last thing left alive and you're 1v1, the bear will probably win. That's how strong it is. Zytax. Perfect. Hits level 9. Level 9 first in the game. Exactly what you want to be doing. Still sitting at a solid at 17 gold. Could be better, but he is now in the best position to try and pick up a Techies. 3% chance for a level 5. Level 5s. Lich. Troll Warlord. Techies. Gyrocopter. Medusa. You've got a pretty reasonable chance of picking out those Techies when you want them. Needs to pick it up early. There needs some upgrades as well. Very unlucky not getting those upgrade pickups as fast as he would like.
Ooh, hot.
Do I plan on staying in the game with a bit? Hell yeah. I love this game. I hope they make an esports scene behind it because I want to stick with it. I really enjoy it. Alrighty. Sens. Feeling bad, down to 5 health right now. Nice Mask of Madness on the Luna, though. Needs that Dragonite. He needs that Night bonus. He hasn't got a single extra Dragon, though. Feels bad. He really does need the Viper to gain the value. But he never picked it up. Sens, please, do you have an Aegis? Okay. You don't have to spend your money this round, but you gotta start considering some money spend. He's got so many potential level ups. He's got level 3 Abaddons and Lunas in the waiting. He might be about to Aegis. Going to be fighting. Oh, there's an Arc Warden. Shifter has the Arc Warden. He's found it. And this is where the front line starts to actually come into effect. Really good value here. Queen of Pain. Good damage. And Sens, it's time to roll your buddy because you just popped your Aegis, buddy. Pop that Aegis of Immortality. Flood the board. Spam your shit. Find stuff. Abaddon level 3. Feels good. Look for more. That is hot. Look for more. Sens. It's your last chance, buddy. Luna level 3. Feels good. Find that Dragonite. Come on. You gotta get it. It's now or never. Does he spam for the level up? He needs room. He'd have to give up on the Warlock bonus if he found that Dragonite right now. Does he roll for the level up first? Necrophos. That's good. Buy it. Dude, yeah, go for it. Take it. Now, do you level up? I'd level up first at this point. Higher chance of getting the Dragonite. He's not doing it. You got 35 gold and 5 health. Sens! I guess it is an item round. He's going to be patient. He's going to be patient. One last chance. He rolls. He can't die this round, but still, come on, Sens. You're so close to death. Sens rolling his way through. Mask of Madness, though, feels good, team. Do we have a Techies found yet by Zytrax? Not yet. Still looking. Slavnik, Axe level 3. Feels good, though. Gonna be able to take that down. Sen survives. Slavnik also survives. Filia also survives. Looks like everyone won. Everyone beat the PvE. Let's see what we start picking up. And Sens, he spent his money. He spent his money. Did he level? He did level. Picks up a Skull Basher. Gonna be good to put on the Bat Rider. Floods moves his composition around. Ah, interesting. Moves to the other side. Dragonite! Feels good. He's level 8. Get it on there. Feels good, team. He did it. He did it. Put that Skull Basher. He put it on the Witch Doctor? 0.71, 0.77. But why though? Okay. I'm not sure I agree with this. Let's see how it works out. Gonna be fighting into Zytrax. The Scrappy bonus. Scrappy mechs. Shadow Assassin taken out very quickly. Down goes Bounty Hunter. Necrophos of good healing. Luna uncontested. Luna's going to be carrying in terms of damage in this with that Mask of Madness. Feels good. Full night bonus, ladies and gentlemen. Finally unlocked. And Sens with 5 health is at full build. He needs 1 dragon now to complete everything. If he gets a Viper or a Puck, He's basically completed his build right now. He could need to get to level 9 for it, and he could be a little bit more patient with that. Fish out for that 3rd Dragon Knight and get that level up. There's the Viper. Buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. No! Damn it! Sens! Sens gonna roll past a Puck and a Viper.
Ooh, that's hot. Hot.
Feels hot. Feels hot, Helio.
That's hot.
Level 3 to Blink Dagger Venomancer. What? Okay. Okay. Let's see how this works. Blink Dagger Venomancer. Let's go, Helio. Teleports to the corner. Still no techies. Venomancer spamming them summons. This corner's becoming pretty deadly, but it doesn't matter. Everyone else is dead, buddy. Okay. Alrighty, how's Sens doing? Sens wins another fight. Sens looking good. He's surviving, but god damn, that was tilting. I guess he just doesn't think he's going to get to level 9. He's just going to run without it. The unupgraded Dragonite value, which he still puts on the backline. The reason for this is because he wants it to not get hit first, obviously, but it still feels bad. It doesn't look right. He is right, but it doesn't look right. Oh, man. Level 3 Nature's Prophet for Dupe, who was looking so bad at the start, but has very nearly completed this elusive composition. What does he need to fit in? The Luna. He's had this Luna since the start. Feels bad. Feels bad. There's not even that many Lunas. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a Techies somewhere. I thought I saw it. Where's the Techies? Well, I thought it was the Techies. I thought I saw a Scrappy. Oh, yeah, it's... Where's his last Scrappy? Hang on. What's going on here? Oh, wait. What did he finish it off with? I'm being blind. Hang on. So, what's his Scrappies? Wait, are you a Scrappy now? When were you a Scrappy? Did I miss that in the patch notes? Oof. Whoops, my bad. Completely missed that being a thing. Alrighty, well, fair enough. Well, I guess now Sniper. Sniper now fits in, so now I can just look for a Gyrocopter too. Slavnik, oof! When did this happen? Axe, 13 kills. 4 kills. 10 kills. Doesn't even have a Juggernaut. Feels bad.
We are the hunters.
Alright, gonna be finding Philia. I completely missed that in the patch notes. Feels bad. Hodge in the back line. An item not applied here. Second Blink Dagger. Sniper. Phew. Dragon lives. Philia, he does have a Dragon Knight with upgraded Dragonness. Will burn through. We lose Slavnik. Slavnik is gone. Sens is still alive. No one is above 40 health in this game right now. Everyone's looking rough. Alright, so we've got 2 Knight players. One with an actual Dragon upgrade, one without. We're going to keep an eye on Sens. So Sens does not have the Dragon. Philia does. Both of them have level 2. But no Warlock bonus for Philia. We have Primordials, as we already mentioned. Primordial, Mage Assassin. Very sound composition. Very solid. Very good value here, especially against the Knights. Metlov. Running in with a scrappy Druid here with a little bit of Hunter. Zytrax moved out one of his scrappies. Uh-oh, he did not replace that. Oh, he picked up the Techies. Who's he removing? Did he remove someone? He's level 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he just needs to replace someone. Probably Phantom Assassin at this point, but he has the Techies. I think he just sold someone. He has Clockwork, Timber Saw, Sniper, Tinker. So yeah, he has everyone. Who'd he sell? I think he sold Alchemist. Yeah, he did. He sold Alchemist. Okay. So he sold Alchemist, which means he lost his Warlock bonus. Oh no, he has it. He has it for Shadow Fiend. There we go. Alright. Solid lineup. Warlock, Scrappy, Inventor. Getting it going. You don't need the Alchemist with this composition. Running with the Sniper instead. Sense. Looking good. Picked up a Vanguard. He already has a Skull Basher. Looking good. Level 3 Morphling. Feels good. Another Mask of Madness Luna. On the backline with a lovely Maelstrom Dragon Knight. Lich. Oh my, did he just give up on... Oh no, he just had an extra. He had 2 Lunas, but he throws out the Lich. Not a mage bonus. He could get to level 9 and get a mage bonus here. Could be value. Let's see how it goes. Let's watch Philia here. The sneaky Lich is a big deal. It's going to give him advantage against the evasion units, which is what he's fighting right now. Needs to get that mana, though. Feels bad. Lich missing everything. Lich, get mana. Terrorblade, so clutch here. Evasive Demon Hunters, such a good composition. The stuns! Lich gets denied. Feels bad, team. Luna cannot carry this. Luna goes down. Philia might be eliminated here. No Aegis. Philia is gone. Metlov. It's down to our final 4. Sens, he lived. Sens moves on to the next round. Sens, who was at 5 health since about 6 rounds ago, he moves on to the next round. Sens refusing to go down. Clutch play. Sens lives. Finally has the Viper. He's level 9. Gets the Viper. Finally. Stops me being tilted. But he does not have that mage bonus against these evasive units. Dupe might just end it here. It's very hard to fight into these. The only person I think has a chance of beating him is Shifter. Let's see if I'm wrong. Luna getting some decent AoE, but that healing output is so big. Luna's trying to carry, but the evasion's too much. And Terrorblade transforms, gets the true damage. We lose Zytrax. And we're about to lose Sens. They both make it through to the next round. Zytrax and Sens both make it through. They will be playing in the next round. Shifter, though. He has the power of Mage. Level 3 Puck.
That's hot.
That is hot. Potential for fishing out a level 3 Viper or a level 3 Razor too. He's going to roll. He's rolling for it. He's rolling for it. Razor! Just in time. Just in time. Not going to look for the Viper. Going to trust his health. Huge mage value here, though. He did apply an Octarine Essence to the Puck. Going to be throwing it in. He needs that mage value because there's so much mana. There's so much evasion here. Puck with the teleportation, with that dragon bonus, going to be doing huge damage output. Morphling as well. Just wrecking the backline. We can see right now Arc Warden is not being targeted. Got like, quite a few clones off with some big Eidolons, but it might not be enough. Queen of Pain looking to carry. Gets the desperation, but it's not enough here. And Shifter loses a round to Dupe. It's not going to be lethal, but it's going to be real close. Down to 3 health right now. Morphling did a huge play here. Puck moves to the backline. Protects the Puck. Puck is so much of a DPS right now. Viper on the backline. I would like to see Viper frontline, as I've mentioned before. Really got to absorb some hits. Level 3 Viper team. You can't get much better than this. He bought some gyros just cause. He's not level 9. Not going to get any use from them. Dupe seems very happy with his composition. Dupe, they are looking solid right now. Going to be fighting into Shifters. Watch from Dupe's side. So many level 3s with that Druid bonus. Running forward, so much evasion. Viper tanking through the Phantom Assassin. Really good value here. Going to be trying to focus this down. Puck getting deleted here. Puck is just CC'd. Great value coming in here from that Templar Assassin. Templar Assassin carries here. There we see a beautiful anti-mage on the backline targeting the wrong... Actually, targeting the wrong Arc Warden. Feels bad. Arc Warden carry. Arc Warden carry with Maelstrom. Trying to hit the evasions. There's so many. But look at this. Viper on the backline is tanking with the extra value for the Corrosive Shell. And Shifter lives another round. Viper 3, and I was so wrong about the positioning. I thought the positioning would ruin him, but he's placed it next to Arc Warden to protect the Arc Warden. He knows there's assassins. He knows they'll jump the backline. Viper protects the Arc Warden, which means the extra Maelstrom value. Great carry. Absolutely love it. I was very incorrect. I retract all of those mistakes. And we get ready to move into the next round. You got 3 in the shop, and he's patiently not even spending it. He's got the Aegis. Is he going to buy the Crystal Maiden? He's waiting it out. He does buy the Crystal Maiden. Not going to go into the... remove his 10 interest. The tiny throw. Yeah, that's an easy win there. Dupe. Also, very easy victory. Nicely done. Anti-mage doing the most damage in that fight because it has a freaking moon shard. Doesn't matter though because it is very much kind of down to the Terrorblade here in these actual fights. And Shifter. What can you find in the shop? Moon shard acquired for Shifter. Being applied to the Viper. Ooh, risky. Who do you apply the mage buff to? Put it on the Tiny. Okay. Risky. Viper does do really good DPS though, so I can't blame him. Gonna corner everything else up. Really trusting this little corner to do its own thing. Can't blame him to do so. Still not spending shot money. Still has that Aegis. Everything's moved to the back line. Terrorblade could be in a position of immediate death here. Has those braces. Oh my god. Somehow Arc Warden lived that. I am amazed Arc Warden survived that. Trying to go on the backline. Morphling is uncontested. Morphling's just deleting everyone. Arc Warden spams. Arc Warden carries. Viper is doing great damage here. And another one. And another one. Ooh, Arc Warden's dead, actually. It's Eidolons and Viper. But again, Viper uncontested. Huge value. And another carry. Nicely done. And Shifter being so patient here. Question from the chat, why doesn't he level to 9 to throw out a single gyro? He's just confident. He's quite happy just to eco back up. Dupe is slowly killing himself against this Viper and is doing nothing about it. So Shifter really has no reason to take a risk like spending that money when he could, in theory, get level 3 onto the Crystal Maiden with later rolls. He's being very patient with this because he can. Spends all his money in the end. Didn't level up, so I guess I just shut up. I guess he just wants to end it right now. Let's see how he does.
Than I thought.
Let's keep an eye on this. Oh, Viper flown to the background. Viper away from the Arc Wardens. Arc Wardens are vulnerable for the first time. Viper is down, killed by trees. Trio Protector moving into the backline, gets a heal. Trio Protector drains his way through, but Puck is uncontested here, and that's gonna be it. Templar Assassin cannot carry this shield to carry. Templar Assassin tries her best, but that's it. Good attempt. Good attempt. Really nicely done. And that is going to be Shifter going through this group in first place. Moving on to the next round. Very nicely done. We mentioned how much value the Mage bonus gets, and that's what really carried him through the Knights. It's what carried him through. He countered most of the comps in this game. Elusives and Knights both countered by this Mage, Primordial Mage Assassin comp. Very effectively done. Very well played. Alrighty. Very nicely done. Let's see if we have results from the next group. Let's see if we are ready to move on. Hello, everyone, by the way. Thank you for joining me here today. Thanks for the commentary. We're not done yet. We're only partway through. We still have 2 rounds to go. Next round will be the semi-finals. Feels good. I see you peak, really. Well played. Thank you very much for the follow. We had quite a few follows, actually. For starters, Raven, thank you very much for the sub. If you don't know who Raven is, absolute beast of a lad. Hearthstone commentator, genius, and just funny. Good